Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Monumental. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
It's Neymar! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Neymar has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Valverde. He's under a lot of pressure there. Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden. Messi. And here's Neymar. Ter Stegen getting this one clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Akanji. Foden. Stood up well to him there. Nico Williams. He is through here. Mbappe. Mbappe. Messi. Olise makes the interception. And it's Neymar. Muscular approach does pay off here. And a goal kick. And he's intervened well there. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. They get a throw in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Olise clears. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe! He's Mbappe! Foden has created one goal already. He's picked his way through. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Great hit! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Chance to now the finish! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Foden. Messi. And Caicedo. Indonesia finding their passes. Now it's Neymar. Akanji.
Se agregará un minuto al
Nico
tiempo
Williams.
reglamentario.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, there's no flag. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Gracias por su cooperación.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Neymar. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. And a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Número 19.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We have already started here. And they've got rid. Messi gets a good foot in there. And that was very necessary. And here's Foden. Valverde. Here's Valverde! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Musiala spots it and intercepts. Anything noteworthy in it? Mazraoui has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Menu. That's been cut out, well played. And the keeper beats it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Menu. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Indonesia, he's having a hit! And it's Messi. He's found a way past. Foden.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mazraoui. And here's Mbappe. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Nico Williams. And he's managed to get rid. Gnabry. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a cracking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Olise gets rid without sophistication. For Valverde. Messi. And Messi! Messi getting this one clear. Mbappe. Messi does well to get it back. Half an hour played now. And here's Mbappe. Menu. Valverde! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. That's going to go a long way. And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Olise. Kimmich. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Valverde. Now it's Foden. Van Dijk cuts it out. Nicely spread. Gnabry could try cutting inside here. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Foden. Mbappe! Menu. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is a great ball. That'll be a throw. And it's been given away. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gnabry. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through here. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to get it away. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Great ball if he can get there. Indonesia have got it back, and they'll have another go. Messi. Gnabry. That is ended up in no man's land. Nico Williams. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, they can break here. Kubasi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Gnabry going full tilt down the right-hand side. Now it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, great hit! He has done it! An act of charity gratefully received. Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's 1-3.
Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich. Olise is there to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, he's found some space here.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And they're back on the ball again. Menu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, Foden! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Climbs up big! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Valverde. And he thumps it clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Gnabry. Oh, that is a nice touch. Caicedo. Manchester United. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, shooting chance! And what to be quick to recover this. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Cambio.
Desperate defending required here. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Valverde
compensación.
wins the duel this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe! And he's certainly onside here. Odegaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. We saw the... And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ter Stegen voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And already we're underway here.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Mbappe.
That's good running with the ball. And here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Beckham. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckham. Oh, the shot could be on here. Ter Stegen claims it. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Had a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Driving forward. Rice. There he goes, motoring forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He can get that clear. With Rudiger. Beckham. Showing great feet there. Beckham with the cross. He rises! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Thuram. Messi. Chooses to go crossfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chance!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are...
Williams! Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Now it's Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. Has a look and has a go. Bastoni. Oh, they could be caught out here. Climbs up big. There it is!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 34 minutes is number 17, Thuram.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, great chance!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rice. Short changes him with that pass. Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Ødegaard running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity.
Fires from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. For Rice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. With Rudiger. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi does and Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. And that's an errant pass. And the ball, and again! Goal! And the comeback is complete! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cafu. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some good work on the right flank here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent hit! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Thuram, he straight hits! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Just eases him off the ball. Driving on and making good progress. Rodri. Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Odegaard. Nico Williams. He's looking to set free a runner.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He is through here. He's got full. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Olise.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Thuram. Oh, great ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Beckham. Nico Williams on a charge down the left. Rice. Rodri. And the counter is on. And the shot's on here. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Musiala getting this one clear. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Rodri. Oh, super find. Mbappe with a definite fell there. Oh, that's well spotted. Odegaard. Nico Williams.
Indonesia probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold. Odegaard. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Beckham.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually...
And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Nico Williams claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It is quite a scene here in this grand Coliseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. So we're up and running. No, he is not giving anything away. Modric. Oh, great, decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Defending of the desperate variety. And he's making progress on the ball. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Modric. And the ball's come loose here. That's an excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Looking for the runner. That's a throw. Foden. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. And it's Messi. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So what can they conjure from this one? Ødegaard clears. No way he was going to let him past. He's shifting through the gears here. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he whips it in. Musiala gets good distance on it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Wriggles his way through. There's the hit! They've done it!
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
And here's Mbappe. He's gone for goal!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Indonesia really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Van Dijk. Messi.
Good, strong midfield running here.
15 minutes till half-time. Decent progress down the left.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Foden, pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Upamecano. That is ended up in no man's land. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He could be in here. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's just beyond his reach. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
Indonesia
Presented with a golden opportunity here.
So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, crossbar! Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Messi.
Se van a jugar 2
Nicely
minutos
aimed
de
pass.
compensación.
Foden. He's had it taken off him. That's headed upfield. That is good alertness.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
How would you review the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
Indonesia head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. Messi. He has found the way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Modric. Pinches it off him. He's found the way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a hit! Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And that is high. Door. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Kimmich has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
So,
fue de
Jim, what are you thinking?
60.810.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Robertson. That's Valverde. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Endor. Kimmich. And they can counter here. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. He's going for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And the header! And that could have...
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Up for a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Indonesia have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. So, what can they come up with here?
We could be looking at a game-changing moment. We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Olise gets it clear.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Ødegaard is there to clear. It's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Musiala with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Olise clears, pinches it off him. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. So what can they make of this? Good effort from distance. You can run it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Colomwani! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
Well, there's the clearance. Kimmich. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looks for the finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
Ndur is offering a wry smile there.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goes long and straight.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great hit! Loose ball in for the pieces!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that's definitely not his best. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. Oh, well played, well played. Shifted it to the flank. That's a good run down the left. He's found the way through. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pulisic. Can he spark a counter here? That's very neat. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Odegaard. Now this could be a chance. And he's gone looking for safety. Speculative strike. And we have our very first corner. And that was very necessary. He's gone for goal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Messi receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes till the break. Kubo. Oh, not quite. Cleared without complication. Stood up well to him there. Upamecano, he's on a run down the left wing. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Added time.
Pulisic has it out wide and in space. Has a go! And claimed it back swiftly. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
To the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus.
And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
And the shot! That's another chance! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Endor. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That has ended up in no man's land. That's good running with the ball. And he's on a charge. But that has not gone well. There will be a throw-in. Elise. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
The attendance for this
Jim,
match
what are you
was
thinking?
29,000.
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Crossed into the box. And he's there to belt it away. Kubo. Oh, that's a key interception. And the ball's a good one here. Hits one! Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. This certainly... Messi! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! Well, that is one way to stop him. Kimmich, spread neatly.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Zaire Emery. Kimmich. Zaire Emery. No, again there's no way through. Deftly away. He's got away. Havertz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And a header! It's fallen kindly here.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bruno Fernandes. That'll be a throw. Pulisic. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaire Emery gets into some space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bruno Fernandes! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Williams.
Indonesia can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Kubo. Number 15, Messi. Number 20,
Zaire Emery. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And they've got rid.
There will be 3 minutes
And reclaimed it in a trice. We are into overtime.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lo Celso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get rid. That's at the end. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Nico Williams, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.